This one is Chapter 6, Periodic Properties, homework problem number 3. Which of the following atoms and ions is or are isoelectronic with that's sulfur carries 2 positive charge? Okay, so and you have those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 choices. Okay, so we have to pick one answer. So what does isoelectronic mean? It means they should have the same number of electrons. If they have the same number of electrons, of course, they should have the same electron configuration. Okay? So since it's asked which one has the same electron configuration or is isoelectronic with S2+, so we need to find out how many electrons are in there. First, let's try to find out just the sulfur, okay? So the atomic number of sulfur is 16. Then 2+ means lost 2 electrons. That should be 14. So therefore, the total number of electrons for S2+, we should have 14 electrons. If we have 14 electrons, so let's find out its electron configuration. We don't really have to find out the electron configuration. As long as we have 14 electrons, so we should be fine. That should be enough to solve this problem. Maybe after watching the this video clip, you can complete the electron configuration for S2+ using the off-ball principle. So you still remember the off-ball principle? Let me find that out. Yeah, it's right here. That's the off-ball principle. All right? Okay. Or you can use the off-ball diagram I provided a couple in the previous lecture. So you always start placing the electrons into the 1s orbital and then followed by 2s, 2p, 3s, and so on and so forth. Okay, so I want you to do that, complete this electron configuration for S2+, but remember the number of electrons is 14. So now the question is become simple. We just need to find out, count the number of the electrons for those atoms or ions. All right? Whatever matches 14 electrons, we can say that atom or ion is isoelectronic with S2+. So first, let's look at silicon. Okay? From periodic table, silicon atomic number 14, which means silicon atom, 14 electrons. Silicon atom, that's an atom. So therefore, that has to be one of the answers. That's 14. All right? So now silicon 4+, we don't even need to look at the periodic table anymore, because that itself, this atom has 14 electrons, lost 4 electrons, and only has 10. So therefore, that one is out. All right? So let me put that down. This is 14 electrons. And that matches the 14 electrons of S2+. So that's why that is correct. That matches, or that the Si is isoelectronic with the S2+. So this one only 10 electrons. That won't work. Calcium. Calcium atom should carry 20 electrons. Now 2+, lost 2, still has 18 electrons. So that one is out. Chlorine 3 plus. Okay, chlorine atom should have 17 electrons, but 3 plus means loss 3. That should be 14 electrons. Okay, that's another one that is isoelectronic with the S2 plus. All right, argon. Argon is the last one in the third period. Argon atom should have 18 electrons. 18 electrons. Not the answer. Okay. Phosphide atom, phosphorus atom, should carry 15 electrons. Now 3 minus means it gained 3 more electrons. 15 plus 3, that should be 18 electrons again. So, okay. We should just have silicon and Cl3 minus. So those two, one is atom, another one is ion. So they are isoelectronic with S2 plus, because S2 plus also has 14 electrons. Okay.